All right, welcome folks to Flying with Mike. Hey, flight number 2, Minneapolis to Indianapolis, the Appalus flights. Excuse me, did not want to cough in your ear. Anyway, welcome aboard. We are in X-Plane 12's 4.0 Beta 2. We'll talk about it again in Route Twitchers. I know you heard it a lot. But new people may not understand what's going on, so we'll let them in. We're also flying in Zibo 737-800. We are version 13. We'll get into that as well. But know this, we have not updated to where the CPDLC works in the plane. So, and that's because we're taking it one step at a time. Y'all know there's problems that came out with Beta 2 that weren't problems. They were problems for us, the flight simmers, to figure out, going through our plugins, which ones were good, which ones were not, which ones need to be updated. Once you do the updating and figure out that, everything works fine, as you can tell. Now, once we're satisfied that we're stable in Beta 2, which I think we're about ready to say, we can upgrade with all of the stuff you have to do for 0.14, 0.15, and beyond now in Zibo. So hang tight with us. Enjoy the flight. We got about an hour, hour and a half to the other Appalus, Indianapolis. And we're going to be doing it in Zibo. And for those who know me, will know me well in saying, yes, I have flown PMDG. Not in the 2 new sims since 2020, but FSX. And I know how good PMDG is. You're about to see something, in my opinion, better. Not only because of the price tag, but because I really think they've gone that next level and made it better than PMDG. By the way, the price tag's free. So while the song's ending and you get time to pick yourself up, I'll say it again. Free. Zibo is a free mod. And I am so glad to say that with, hang on a second, there we go. That Zibo has chose that route. Thank you so much. I mean, that is a word unheard of in up until I came to X-Plane in the year 2020. So yeah, that just blew my mind away, the quality in this aircraft and where it's gone since, let alone with X-Plane 12 and now all of the updates. Will show much. The only thing we don't have with this plane is a cargo door opening up where FedEx is on the side. Beyond, folks, if you have to have that, I really feel for you. I really do. This is just an amazing plane. Level Up, I don't think they have the freighter version either. Hey, Godspeed, welcome aboard. It's going great. We're in Beta 2 and got all the kinks worked out on my end. Hopefully that all made sense if you've got crash to desktops on yours. So again, C-check, remember, that's what the whole 4.0 is, C-check, meaning we're checking even our sims to make sure we're running like we should. All right, let's get up in the plane and get this one going. All right, now, again, this is what I'm going to call the Appalus flights from Minneapolis to Indianapolis. So I hope you enjoy. Kind of a cute little play on words there. I just figured out as we started it. All right, so when Twitch, you all were blessed in seeing, well, you didn't get to see, you heard. Basically, what you got to do on YouTube, first off and foremost, I highly recommend joining FedEx Express Virtual, not on VAMSys, But out here, outside of that, they have been around 10 years. Why do I know that? Because I've almost been with them 10 years. They are phenomenal. They've got a great software, ACARS, and uh, um, um, website for you to get your flights booked and going. It's very simple to fly here. Book your flight, start ACARS after you're loaded, end ACARS. that, fly your flight. That's probably the toughest part of the whole deal, is flying your flight. So great bunch of people, great software. Check them out at FedExVA.org. Let me make sure I got that right. FDXVA.org. FDXVA.org. Like I said, great bunch of people, been with this group for 10 years, and they've really, the events from time to time, they just really have done a great job with FedEx. They may not be the ultra, let's push the limits of, virtual flying as a real pilot like some, but they've got a good system, and I'm proud to have been a part, and still will be for, hopefully another 10 years. All right, so we went through. You just basically book your flight, and when you do, you go to SimBrief with the payload number, stick it in the plane, and you know the rest. So speaking of know the rest, let's get over here and put the cargo on the plane. Let's go to airside, click over, and we're going to load the OFP. Now you're all going, wait a minute, you're doing this before we see the flight. Well, first off, don't worry about this. We worry about this. Make sure they're correct, and that's what we're gonna do. So we'll go back. Oh, wait a minute. Let's bring Sim Toolkit in. He says cautiously. All right, so here's the flight from Minneapolis to this Indianapolis. Payload today, 150 people. We've put in 34,300, and we'll be getting 16,000, close to 600 pounds of fuel. So 35 for the cost index, 37,000. Zibo 7 departure to the Jake's 2 arrival. Pretty simple to put in if you wanted to, but we're not. Weather, which we didn't really do much checking up there in Niagara on the last flight. 200 degrees at 4. I didn't check our departure runway. I need to do that. 10-mile visibility, 14,000 scattered. Not a bad day in Minneapolis if you think about it. 40 degrees, just shy of. That's not bad up there. Down in Indy, looks like the runway wind is going strong. 230 at 17. So obviously we'll be landing 30, right? I just realized we're taking off 30 left in Minneapolis. We might take that crosswind next to us. We'll see. But in Indianapolis, it's just slightly warmer than the other Minneapolis, 43 degrees. So really not a bad day for flying in the central U.S. Bear with me as I get us up and running on VATSIM. Oh, I can't believe I did that. Hang on. Let me get... Well, actually, it doesn't matter now. We're going to change that to FDX811, not 111. And nav... Oh, I hate when I do that. And the last piece to go in. And let's hit file it. And we're going to connect it. FDX1 811. Almost did it again. All right. We'll get back to this in just a second. 70/40. All right, we're set with the ATIS, or with the squawk box. Make sure we have anybody else here. Ah, by the way, seeing Sun Country over there in the news here recently, within the last couple of days, maybe a week. Guess what? Allegiant has decided to take over Sun Country, and they're still flying separate right now. There's a lot to still work out, but yeah, well, I didn't want them to see you. Thank you though, there, desktop. Anyway, Allegiant bottom out. And we'll see how that pans out here over the year or two. So, all right, y'all ready for the Appalus flight from Minneapolis to Indianapolis? Let's get back in there and get to work. All right, so these numbers were correct. We're checking. The big one for me is 0 fuel weight, and 129,083 matches. Plus the fuel, 16,015.97. Let's go ahead and activate. And that will yield our payload of 34,304 pounds. All right, with that going, let's get to work. All right, I know you love the sounds. Now, they're not as, to me, robust as Level Up. I really hope they fix that. I mean, if I had FedEx in Level Up, we would have been in that.
Ground flight deck hose disconnected and starting refueling.
All right, Captain Morgan has connected to the plane with the best juice that Captain Morgan can provide. See, passenger oxygen's normal, 3 green on the gear, looks good. EEC's on, no reversers deployed. And we're ready to go to align. 8 minutes. And once we get both in a line, go to nav. Now, if you forget this step to go to nav, oh, the FMC will tell you in a way. Okay, coming down, we're just looking, yaw dampers off. Fuel pumps are off. We're in ground power. On the GPU. Lights set. We'll get to setting our passenger signs here in a minute. Everything's set right, and trim air's on. Okay, everything's good. Lights set. Bear with me, just making sure I don't miss any important steps. Okay, with the IRS. Let's, I need to change this here. Oh well, we'll get it later. Enter your IRS position, so we'll clear FMC. Still good to the 21st of this month. Position KMSP. Go down here. We'll grab today is even, so we'll go with the right one and click in. Route. And we are going to IND, India November Delta. And let's go ahead request. Should be getting close to full on our fuel. All right, and now let's quickly look at our route. Whoop, let's go to page 2. So you can see how it's going to play out here. So let's go get our departure. That's what I wanted to look at. Import, SimBrief. There we go. Let's bring that in. We'll look at it together. First thing is there's the departure. It looks like this. It's going to be weird. Mainly because you can see we're going to be shooting off this way, and we'll have to follow procedures here for our departure. Assigned from 220 to 360, cross 7 miles, maintain assigned altitude, so and forth. Okay. The cool thing is right now, no ATC. That could change. Here's what I was thinking. All right, let me bring it up. Here's our winds, 210. Now, currently, we'll have to cross, come up, come down, get on it there, okay? Which is fine, actually, probably in real life, T to Charlie, maybe crossing Charlie down Alpha or Bravo to the de-ice pad. Don't think we need it today. So we could possibly run around the south side of the runway. But anyway, if it was a Minneapolis winter day, there's our de-ice. The other option would be to come down to 3.5. Nah, I don't like that. Or to 2, kind of like that. But in the real world, let's see what the real world is saying. Departing 30 left and right and 17. That is a very big possibility. That would be hit if we needed to de-ice, go here, then kilo 10 and out. Oh, see what I mean when you look here? Hold it. Now, if you're obviously up here in the terminal,
flight deck, fuel
you're
is
stuck
all
with
loaded
different
up and you are good to
ideas.
go.
All right, Captain Morgan's done. So what we can do, let's go ahead and start warming this plane a little bit. And we're almost updated. Okay. What do y'all think? I haven't used 1.7 in so long. I think that's where I'm going. By the time we're done with that part of this, the APU should be available. So we're going to go runway 17. And again, the Zibo. So Zibo. Okay, I like to click on them. Transition ODI, which is Nodine. And yeah, that looks good. This will be a straight out departure. Straight to GDET. Okay, execute. That looks good. Route. All right, now let's go to legs. Okay, we got one more to figure out. Okay, down in Indy. 2, 3. You know what? Let's try the RNAV, even though it'll probably turn into a visual. And Peyton it will be. Perfect. That looks interesting. We're doing another. Okay, so what we'll do, go to arrival. Come down here to 2, 3 right. We're doing the Zulu. Peyton. Jax 2. Barbie. Execute. Okay, go back to legs. Okay, D-Nick, Emily, Jax. Okay, and then on to Opie. Where's Opie? Oh, there it is. Tile. Be back. And see. Sabov, Peyton, Zosar. Okay. I don't think we're doing Zosar. Hang on. There we go. And then Cozart, checkered. And in for the runway, hold point, Keedy. And there we go. All right, looks good. Legs look good. Route looks good. Let's get up here and start boarding. All right, the fun thing is there may be buses showing up wrong side. We don't have people, we have the good old-fashioned boxes. All right, so back down here. Last step to do is our performance initialization request. Load. Now there'll be no execute or accept. It's just what's in the airplane. And let's plan 8. Execute. All right, we're planning 37,000, correct? Okay, so that's good. Winds are good. All right, let's go to the next page. Yep, 16.6 is good. Oh, wrong page. That looks good. Takeoff numbers look like we are going over to 17, right? Yeah, 17. Calculate. Okay, flaps 5D takeoff. So 50 is our temperature. Okay. All right, active TO. That's good. Climb 1. Oh, gave us a different climb. Cool. Takeoff. CG. Next page. Runway wind 210. Diagonal 5. Wow, I'm not going to know what to do without a wind. Up 0.3. So it's U 0.3 diagonal. Runway heading 170. That's pretty simple. Okay, we're on a dry runway, believe it or not. And it's 6 degrees Celsius outside. That's unbelievable in January. And still not sure if the bridge is up or down. But anyway, all right, so there's our numbers. And we're just waiting on the, see if the buses, yeah, see the buses are out here. Yeah, I get a kick out of it. It's a cargo flight and we've got buses. Bringing out the bags. All right, we're about ready to go. So let's start setting up here. So go here. Okay, we're on the APU gen, bleed air. Okay, doors are open. I'm glad we did come here. I didn't mean to. All right. Flight director's on. And meter 2997. Okay, for speed we need, hang on, we did not finish this. $141. So far so good. I like these numbers. 148. Okay, now we're ready to go. $158. And our initial climb. I know some of you are saying it's as high as you want to go without ATC. Technically true, but I'm going to put 7 in case they come up and say, hold up at 7. Because technically, according to the departure, that's our top altitude till we get stabilized. Squawk 7040, IFR, good. Okay. 26.7. Okay. Oops. While I'm here, back to position. Here lies so. Okay, back to where we were. Okay, so flight directors, IAS good. Altitude set for 7,000. Fuel flow reset. Minimums 400. Barometric pressure set looks good. All right, and landing gear down 3 green. Thrust levers. Okay, spoilers down, flaps up. And arcing brake set. Stape trim set. Go ahead and put the yaw damper on. And we're loading. All right, soon as we're done loading, we'll be ready to push it back. I hope y'all are having a great time. Gonna reiterate, if you're correct.
Delta 1129 or short final 30.
Gonna say this again for those of you running into troubles with Beta 2 in X-Plane 12 with this 4.0. Check all of your plugins in the plugin folder. Don't check that they're there. Actually make sure by pulling them out and find out if you don't get the crash to desktop. Then put a, go through them and find which one is causing it. The big one that I found, now that doesn't mean it's the only one, is the Skunk Crafts updater that we had in our plugin folders before we put it in the main root folder. Get rid of it. That's a big herring right there. That has been hanging up. It hung up me. Also, Sim Toolkit. We use Sim Toolkit. We just had an update. Update the plugin. Either pull the folder out, hit that update plugin, or whatever. But you got to make sure your plugins are up to date. If they're not, you're going to continue to crash to desktop. And don't look for the release client to help you on this. They're not going to, most likely, what I've been hearing in their Discord from people saying, could you please roll it back? Could you please roll it back? They're probably not going to do it. Because as a C-check, we're checking our sims as well. A lot of people were saying better camera. Was before he updated it. So check it out. Make sure they're all up to date and right. Thought I just heard the door close.
Check and I'll call, thank you.
All right, we've got everyone strapped in. Give us a ring if you need anything.
All right, folks, stand by. My oldest daughter was in for the night. She's getting ready to head out. I'll be right back. Okay, sorry about that, folks. All right, let's get going. HNZKRB, welcome. Hello, sir. Hopefully I didn't miss anything in that little interlude there while my oldest was heading out. Welcome aboard the Appalus flight, Minneapolis to Indianapolis. All right, let's get this thing up and going. All right, let's go first up here. We'll leave the generator on. We can turn that off. We're on the APU. Just firing up ACARS. Okay. And start. There we are here in Oh, we got one just now getting ready to go out of Indy. All right, fuel pumps on. make sure everything is away beside the chocks. And they aren't, as you just saw.
Ground to cockpit. Please show me where you want to go. Ground to cockpit. Tow is driving up.
All right, let's get ready to rumble. By the way, we are using 17, so we'll be going out to the west and then turning for the runway.
Okay, all doors and hatches are closed. Ready to connect.
New to the Sims, you're in X-Plane 12 4.0 Beta 2. The Zibo 737-800 is the aircraft on the line here.
Tow connected and bypass pin inserted. Release parking brake.
All right, looks clear to me. Let's do as she asked.
Starting pushback, and you may start engines.
Well, thank you there, HNZ KRB. Thanks for stopping in. Thanks for the chat. And hope you sit back and relax. Enjoy the hour flight over to the other Appalus, Indianapolis. All right, we've got both engines up and
Operation
going.
complete. Go ahead and set the parking brake.
Brake set.
Disconnecting tow. Stand by.
Actually, we'll be taking off runway 17 instead of 30 left. All right, let's get on common traffic. Let folks know we have begun the flight. Minneapolis common traffic, FedEx 811 pushed back from the FedEx cargo area. We'll be taxiing to 17 for departure.
Tow is disconnected and bypass bin has been removed. Hand signal on the right. We'll see you next time and have a safe flight.
All right, thanks for the free better pushback, and have a great day. Okay, we're off those.
Minneapolis traffic, True Frog 698 is vacating 30 left on to Delta, continuing Delta to Echo 7, Minneapolis.
All right, APU off. And let's go generator 2 this time. Okay, we're set. Get our taxi lights on. All right, let me just make sure I haven't missed anything. Probe heat's on, anti-ice packs. Any warnings? Nope, okay. Here we go. Oh, flaps. 5, there. Continuous. No de-ice today. Close to 40 degrees, kinda useless without rain and precipitation. Alright, we are ready. Here we go. Need to do one thing at the end of the runway, check our surfaces. Other than that, we're ready to go. So as I asked in the first flight today here on Twitch, those of you that have tuned in since, hope you've had a great weekend. Love to hear if you had anything special happen over the weekend or not. And hope you enjoy. Again, if you're running beta 2 and getting crashed to desktops, check all of your plugins. Just because you find one doesn't mean you found them all. By the way, better camera is not, it could be if you have not updated it. I have since updated my better camera, and it is working beautifully. And I will give you a little tease. A new one is in the works, another update. The big culprit we're finding is Skunkcraft, Skunkcraft's updater in the plugin folder. If you've put it in your main root folder, you can get rid of it. Also update Elevatech plugins, Toolkit plugins, Volanta plugins if you use Volanta or any of the other two mentioned. Just make sure your plugins are working. You may have to go one by one to find out. But I know many are asking for a rollback. I really would not hold my breath. It would not suit you well. Now, you could roll back to 3.3 and, not have any troubles. But then you'd miss out on the CPDLC updates, all of that good fun stuff. So, it's up to you, though. But I would not hold my breath on X-Plane doing a rollback. And yes, I do want to get the new Zibo stuff going for CPDLC. The problem is I want to make sure I've got everything rooted out. So I'm not having to figure out which was the problem.
Minneapolis traffic, Delta 1226, taxi runway 30 right via Papa, Minneapolis.
Okay, let me get that surface check done real quick. That's fixed. Cool. All right, we're ready to go. Minneapolis traffic, FedEx 811, departing runway 17 on the Zomber, I believe 2 departure.
Minneapolis traffic, Delta 1226, departing runway 30 right, Minneapolis.
rotate. Positive rate. 400. 1,000.
All right, flaps are up. We're airborne and direct JDET. And I think we'll go ahead now. All right, we're 37,000 feet, headed for now. All right. Again, my apologies if I get quiet. A lot going on, trying to keep it going here, and I know we're in a commercial break, but many of you are still hearing and seeing us, so we thank you. I hope you all have enjoyed it. If you are new to the channel and like the content, hey, we'd love for you to hit that follow button. If you're new on YouTube, we'd also like you to hit that subscribe button at YouTube. Both options are free, and love to see you all out there. Each one gives you an email letting you know either we're live on Twitch or a video released on YouTube. Come aboard. We enjoy flying with you. All right, we're through 8,000, climbing for flight level 370. En route. Okay, where'd all the weather go? Did I lose it or not save it? Oh boy. Now I gotta remember where it is. Not sure why Elevatech's not showing weather now, but Sim Toolkit is. Show is Navigraph. Huh. Not certain of that one. Alright, well, it'll be what it'll be. Okay, we are headed out. Alright, we're through transitions, standard that, and we are on our way. Go ahead, set up our minimum 1147. Okay, and we're set now for the Barrow on the RNIP approach into Indy. Hopefully this will work. Alright, so we are on our way. I hope you enjoy the flight, and currently no weather issues out there to report, and what's going on with Sim Toolkit? Okay, we'll just get rid of that. Now I'm kind of curious. That one's got to be refreshed too. Okay. All right, I don't know what's going on with our overlay, but I can tell you this much: we are 45 minutes, according to Sim Toolkit itself, from Indianapolis. Let's get up to altitude, see if that drops any but we'll be there pretty quick. It's not a long hop. Like I said, it's just shy of 500 miles. So you know that doesn't take long. So, again, hope you enjoy. And for those curious, we are in Beta 2 with X-Plane 12 4.0. And we just had to fix our plugins, make sure they were up to date and good to use. And that's unfortunately what you'll have to do if you're trying to use it and still getting CTDs. Hopefully you don't have a lot.
Minneapolis traffic, northwest 714, turning base runway 30 left.
So, other than that, we are on our way. I hope y'all have a great day, great week, and blessed week on top of it. So, so far so good here in St. Louis with winter, but the second half of January is knocking on the door, and you never know. Pendulum's gonna swing to winter sometime during winter, so I know some of y'all have really gotten walloped, so hopefully it kind of calms for you, and hopefully, you know, we have a pretty decent winter temperature wise. All right, we are closing in on the flight level 300 mark. And as far as I can tell, no ATC over to Indianapolis. I hope y'all enjoy the flight, and you know what, I'm just going to kind of rest my voice a little here and let y'all enjoy some music as you unwind from probably a pretty busy day. Okay, folks, back with you. Sorry about that. I got sidetracked and getting some chores done tonight. It is trash night here, so all right, we're gonna begin our descent. Auto ETC, if you didn't see it, said jacks at or below 13. Let me see what it says on the chart. You know what? I am gonna set 11,000. All right, we'll go ahead and begin our descent. That was about 6 minutes ago, so we'll get into being at Opie by 11,000, and we should be fine. All right, as we head for Indianapolis. That was a weird flyby. Huh. Well, things changed, so yeah, interesting. All right, Indianapolis current weather is... Hang on, I'm going to kill the music. All right, meet our KIND. All right, so we're looking at 3017, winds 230, right down the runway. Oh Lord, have mercy on us coming in. Did pretty good with a pretty stiff crosswind. Now we'll see what we do with a pretty stiff into the wind landing. Oh wait, that's what we're supposed to do. All right, really? Hang on a second, I gotta check something. Oh wow, it is. An airport when I was flying back in the 80s. We called it Sunken Lunken. They're up with Tower today. Wow. That is awesome. Why it was called Sunken Lunken? Every spring or so, the spring rains and thaw and all of that down the Ohio would flood it. And the Scioto, I think it was, would flood out the main runway. The other two would have to be used. The golf course and all of that was underwater. Sunken Lunken. It's a neat airport though in the Cincinnati area, so I loved flying into it when I did. I only did once or twice, but it was a cool airport nonetheless. Procter & Gamble used to have their corporate aircraft. I don't know if they still do or not at Lunken Airport, but yeah, it's a cool place. You also got Claremont County. Those people may not know about that airport. Why? Well, if you're not into buying pilot supplies, you will never know what Claremont County has on it. Sporty's Pilot Shop. Flew down there a couple times. And one of the incredible flights back to Wright Pat. Was with my dad in the right seat. We're flying along, and we are just not feeling like we're getting anywhere. So he calls up ATC and says, you know, can we get a ground speed? They go, yeah, you're at -1. The wind was so bad, we had to kind of go side to, you know, S-turn our way home to get any movement forward. It was great. Ground speed, not true, or indicated speed. We were doing fine, indicated, just not getting anywhere. So, anyway, fun times back then, and I miss them big time. I wish I could get back in the cockpit. Just so doggone expensive. But, you know, as they say, that's the good old days. And who knows? Maybe I'll get my medical card back, go take a physical for that, and fly a few times with an instructor to get my skills back in the actual plane instead of a flight sim. And who knows? Maybe I will get my private pilot current again. But it is really expensive to fly small planes. All right, we are descending for Indianapolis on our Appolis tour. It's only this airport in Minneapolis, unless we go to Annapolis. And I don't think FedEx goes in there. So maybe by truck. But anyway, it's kind of fun to find these things. So we are slowly getting there. And should be there in a few, what do we got, about... well, that kind of stinks. Let me check progress. We're about 99 miles out. Oh, we got some wind. All right. Yeah, like I've been saying on a lot of these trips, I don't know what we have or where we get it, our weather from, but guess what? The .14.15 with the new Zibo stuff that's out there with the CPDLC, we can choose. Now, which one? All the time. Oh, but anyway, hey, we're having fun. That's all that matters. And sorry for that little break there. Ended up with a chore that glad I did. I don't like doing it at night, cleaning up after the dog. And you know, it's always scary when you find those little itty bitty pellets. You're like, okay, what little critter is back here with our dog? And more importantly, will he bring it into the house? Hey, I have a new play toy. Okay, hang on a second. Why don't I have terrain radar? Interesting. Very interesting. All right, put your predictions in, folks. We're 10 minutes out on this RNIP approach, and we'll do our best. We'll see how it goes. Okay, let's take a look, see what kind of traffic we got around us. Wow, a lot. Interesting, the flaps are down on it. That's pretty cool. These are all the aircraft, by the way, within about 100 miles of us. FedEx ahead of us. And Sun Country. Looks like they're going backwards. I don't know why, but it looks like they are. It does. Okay, be careful of that wind. And we're into the snow, so I am going to, just out of safety's sake, turn them on. That really bugs me. Oh, we just crossed. What are we going for? 3017. All right, we're set both sides. And Indy is not online. All right, so let's get their common traffic frequency. $120,900. And just for the fun of it, Indy is 16.3. We can't set a frequency for this approach. What is it, 116.3? All right. And I am, though, going to pull an ILS up 23 right. 11 11175. Just as something to use as a guide, and we're coming in runway 230. Okay. Now, if for those not familiar with the airport, the actual Brickyard VOR, it's about 5-10 miles north of the airfield.
1,000 to go.
So, all right, where are we? Let's head down to 6,000. Okay, at or above 10,000 at BBAC, which I think we'll make as we slow up, and then Sabov at or above 6,000 at Peyton, 210, I believe, on the speed. Okay, Saibov at 230 above 7. Okay, we're going to do that. Watch the sun on approach. It's murderous. Okay. Cool. Thank you there, Desktop Pilot Society, for the heads up ahead of us. Well, we saw you going backwards when we looked at you on TCAS. It's kind of fun to see. All right, we're crossing. Okay, Sabov is crossed, and we're above 7,000. Now we're dropping to 6,000 by Peyton. Mandatory 210 and 6,000. And then I'll begin slowing us up as we will completely come down to checkered at 2,600 in that turn. Oh, I think I got the airport in sight. Boy, we were landing 1-4. Yeah, 1-4 straight in. All right, down to 2,600. Okay, we got flaps 5. Cozart, we're going to lower the landing gear. Lights on. V card real quick. Okay. 146. So we'll plan about 150, 155 down it. All right, here we go. Indianapolis traffic, FedEx 811 on the RNIP for 23 right. Inbound Cozart. Boy.
Indy traffic, Walker 2675 heavy. Well, 10 mile final, making a right 360 for spacing. Indy.
I don't think this is good.
As in a go. 2,500.
I think I am gonna, if I can find it, I'm gonna sidestep. Holy crap.
To the inbounds of, what is this, Indianapolis. Be careful of that sun. It's murder. The what do you call it? The runway doesn't come in sight until 1,600 feet.
Indy traffic, because of traffic coming in, I'm sidestepping to 23 left. Not going to even risk this.
1,000 feet, stabilized, Mr. Birch, altitude set.
Indy traffic, FedEx 811 heavy, short final, 23 left.
500.
80 traffic, walk 2675 heavy. Then my final one way to 3 right. Indy.
Minimum.
Yeah, we know.
300.
Landing.
200. 100. 50, 40, 30, 20, 10.
Next job, Mike, next job.
Oops.
Blame that on the walker.
Forgot to put the landing gear down. Oh, well. That way we don't show up to people like that. Anyway, folks, we're here in Indy. Let's see how that did. Oh, that was funny. Yeah, we forgot the landing gear. Oops. Here come the fire trucks. Oh, well. Hey, folks, we're here in Indy, and
Attention, all aircraft. Indianapolis, International Information Alpha current. Altimeter 3017.
I haven't done that in a long time, but oh well, I did it. Anyway, welcome in, and you can see, yeah, I screwed up just as much as everyone else.
1579 at the go down.
I try to go around their desktop pilot, but it ain't going nowhere. Well, hey, we had fun. Hey, let's see what the if the trackers picked up. I'll tell you this much, it wasn't a bad flight. 161 feet a minute, 128, 1G. For a gear up landing, that is not bad. Oh, well. Hey, we had fun. That's all that matters. Hey, I hope y'all enjoyed. Let me see what Sim Toolkit said. They got the same numbers. How about that? It's what I get for not doing a gump check real quick, more worried about traffic than my flight, and that's what happens. I actually did a really good landing too. On the right runway, 1,600 feet down, 33 off the center line. Okay, that's fine. But overall, the other numbers look good. Man, dang it. Oh well. Well, folks, hey, I hope y'all enjoyed. I sure did. Definitely a challenge today with traffic not really giving actual locations and all, and making it boils down to me not paying attention right here. Didn't have 3 green, shouldn't have shot it. Oh well. And that little orange thing in the sky doesn't help, but again, it's not the cause. It's that guy behind the stick not making sure the gear's down. So anyway, I hope y'all enjoyed. It has been a fun day of flying. Bear with me here. Oh wait, wrong key, sorry. There we go. So I hope y'all enjoyed that, and be looking for the videos to come out sometime this week. So y'all have a fantastic day. What a great flight. 2 flights. First one, Niagara Falls to Columbus. That one, the gear was down for the landing. And this one, gear up into Indianapolis. Gotta love it. So y'all have a fantastic rest of your week. We'll try to get something going Thursday. And God bless you all. We'll see you then.